This entire channel demonetized in YouTube's latest Adpocalypse. It's beautiful out here, isn't it? Uh-oh, looks like I need to fix that part of the roof again. Anyway, folks, I wanted to show you the American flag that Tabby put outside, proudly unfurled at our fixer-upper. It's a constant source of work here, but it's very good. I'm very happy with it. I'd rather do that than pay rent, and that's just part of the American dream. But anyway, that's not what I came out here to talk about. I got an email from YouTube saying that my entire channel is demonetized, or as they say, ineligible or something like that for monetization. The entire channel. The entire thing. And they say it's because repeated violations, I guess, of their terms of services, but of course we all know their terms of service are such that you're just guilty if they want you to be guilty, and you're innocent if they want you to be innocent of the same infractions or whatever it is. And also, you know, but basically YouTube, ISIS, Antifa videos, etc., what have you, it's all okay because of these infinitely elastic terms of service that, you know, can mean whatever they want it to mean. You may have noticed I don't even try to monetize my videos because there's never ads on my videos. I haven't even asked you for money, although I might soon. Signed up for Subscribestar. We could certainly use some money, that's for sure. So you folks probably know by now that the latest YouTube adpocalypse is rolling over the whole platform. It's crashing ashore and people are being punished and purged for being wrong thinkers and all that. It seems to all be part of a ripple effect radiating outward from what is basically a temper tantrum by Vox video host, I'll call him Marlos Kaza. But it's his temper tantrum over the comical criticisms of him by, let's call him Creven Stouter. You know who I mean. Marlos Kaza has apparently convinced YouTube to punish other content creators for the sins of Creven Stouter. You know, well, what they deem to be sins. Basically comical. Look, I don't even know exactly what he said. Doesn't matter. I'm not him. You're not him. Other content creators that are being affected by this are not Creven Stouter, but we're all guilty because we're lumped together collectively. It's a collectivist view of things, of course, but, you know, as I record this, I'm not aware of what Creven Stouter actually said. I'm only aware of what the Independent claims he said, and, you know, of course I'm not going to trust that. And I'm not sure if this other guy, what's this, I'll call him Marlos Kaza, I'm not sure if he is the same guy that has been reportedly urging people to throw milkshakes, let's say, at all conservatives, or perhaps at all Republicans or something like that, right? All right-wingers, maybe? I'm not sure if it's that's the same guy that is basically throwing a temper tantrum and making YouTube, as a result, punish thousands of other channels of being wrong thinkers. By the way, for many of my videos, YouTube sends me an email saying that this video or that video or the other video is not eligible for monetization because of wrongthink, you know. Many of my videos are like that. But this whole thing of the entire channel being demonetized, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? Well, anyway, I'm not losing any money because I'm not making any money. I've always done this for free. I've only asked you for money for like other people, for others, what do you call it, GoFundMe's or whatever. Our days are numbered. Any channel like mine, like let's say Tim Pool, Sargon of Akkad, even Tim Pool where he just reads the news, right? He's going to be purged from the platform. Everybody. Sargon of Akkad, Computing Forever, you know, the whole Sticks, Hex, and Hammer 666, everybody. Anyway, so there's BitChute, folks. BitChute. See the links below. BitChute, BitChute, BitChute. Tim Pool's already there. Sargon of Akkad, The Thinkery, you know, his two channels, they're there. Computing Forever's there. Sticks, Hex, and Hammer's there. In fact, I think Sticks, Hex, and Hammer is the top BitChute channel. I think ultimately YouTube has just got to, it's got to go down. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with Twitter. Just let these old, tired ships sink, right? And just, you know, start getting yourself invested in lifeboats now. And just keep in mind, you know, maybe BitChute might be replaced by something different. Who knows? You know, BitChute could be like closed down at any moment, as it seems. Those things can happen if you're not politically correct, right? Chase Bank could be like, hey, BitChute, no longer, we're not going to give you any money anymore. Your account is closed. And then, you know, who knows? But anyway, I'm babbling, right? Early on in my channel, I did have some ads on there because I figured why not, you know. Then after realizing that it takes I don't know, tens or hundreds of thousands of views just to get a few bucks on YouTube, I realized, okay, well, I don't want the viewer to have to sit through this ad or click this on-screen ad anymore. It's not really worth it, even though it makes me money. It's not really worth it. It's, you know, weighing things out, you know, like the inconvenience for the many as to the benefit of the few, being myself and Tabby. I decided no ads, but then that was a long time ago. We're talking about 2016 or so. Then after that, I just decided no more ads on my channel. Even though the channel was blowing up at the time, I realized, nah, let's not do that. I just want people to watch. I really want people to just know what Antifa's doing, what Tabby's discovered about them, what I've discovered about them, and, you know, what other people have filmed them doing, and putting the pieces together and just telling you about it. It was always about that and not about any sort of money thing. So I'm really lucky that even if YouTube shuts my channel down completely, financially speaking, doesn't make a difference. Not one lick of a difference, not at all. And so there's that. But what I'm really, really lucky about is just, well, two other things. One is that I just don't care enough. You know, there's other things I can do. I mean, I'm always going to fight the good fight in this culture war, but there's other means I can do it. You know, like I've wanted to write a book for a long time. So if I get shut off of all platforms, not that I'm important enough to get shut off on all platforms, but let's just say it happens. Let's say they just do it in mass numbers so that all of us who are not strictly politically correct online are purged off of all platforms. Let's just say that happens, right? Well, okay, I'm going to write a book then. I mean, I've wanted to write a history book about this time period that we're going through anyway, right? And the only way I'm going to sit down and write an entire book is if I'm no longer allowed on any social media, including YouTube, BitChute, you know. If I can no longer do this thing with the videos, then I think I would write. Let's say the internet was just gone tomorrow. I still have a million other things I would be doing anyway. And the only reason why I'm not doing those things is because, well, you're still watching my videos. So as long as I think I'm making some sort of positive difference in the culture war, then I'm going to keep doing this. But let's say the internet just went away tomorrow. I still have a million things to do. It's not going to crush my soul. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm better than people who are going to be depressed when their YouTube goes away. I'm just saying that I'm lucky in that sense, right? That's all I'm saying here. So there's that. Sorry, I'm out of breath here. Let me catch my breath. But also, folks, I am very lucky that I have Tabitha as my wife. It makes me a very, very happy man. I'm very lucky for that. I love her with all my heart. And, you know, she loves the YouTube thing, too. Let's see if we can zoom in on her. She's waving. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, she's waving. Sorry, my camera doesn't work very much anymore. I'm not going to ask you for money for this. Maybe in the future I will, though. Hold on. Sorry, folks. I can't really zoom in on her, but there's Tabby. And this is the porch that we built. I'm going to say mainly her. These are her plans. Anyway, folks, yeah, my camera won't focus in, but there she is. She's burning some debris that we're clearing out from the woods here, the forest. We're in a temperate rainforest, basically. But as I was saying before I noticed Tabby there, I was going to say, well, I already said I'm just very lucky to have Tabitha. But also, I don't know, I've always said the following: boredom is a luxury. By which I mean, I never stop. I never watch TV. I never just read fiction. Almost never just read fiction or watch TV for entertainment. I've, you know, been to the movies once in the last 10 years. Because I have this drive to just produce, make, write, record, whatever it is. And mainly what I want to do is I want to be a positive influence on the world as much as possible, especially if there's bad shit going on, like what's going on in the culture war right now. And so, folks, because no matter whether or not there's an internet, whether or not there's television, whatever, I'm happy. I got plenty to do in this lifetime. If I can't do those things good, I could just cross them off of the list of things that I wish I had time to do. So it's kind of a load off of my back of things that I want to do. I really, really want to do, right? So there's that. Then you throw Tabby into the mix, and now all of a sudden you got a doubly lucky guy. So what I'm saying is that if this YouTube channel stuff just goes away tomorrow, all right, that's fine. I got other stuff to do. But I will still keep doing you know, whatever's out there to do. Minds.com, Gab, BitChute. I'm on other platforms too, but that's enough for me to juggle for right now. You know, I have a Steemit, don't use it. I have a MeWe, I don't use it. Too much to juggle. Got too much stuff to do, like fixing this roof right here. There's that. But anyway, folks, I'm just telling you that you can expect my channel to go away because this whole thing about your entire channel is now ineligible for monetization, it seems like a sign. It's sort of a, they can't just be honest. They're never just going to come right out and say what they're doing and why they're doing it. They're doing it to appease social justice warriors on one level, while at the same time thinking, mistakenly, that they're going to profit, which is the under motive, the real motive, right? At least that's what it seems. I'm not saying I'm right, but that's what it seems like. That seems to me to be the simplest answer for all this, why they're doing all this, why they're capitulating, and they're working in concert with other platforms to just unperson people like Jalix Owns and Creven Stouter, and bowing to people like that guy, whatever his name was, I forget right now, you know.
I knew this was coming, by the way. I'd gotten wind that this was going to be the new policy that YouTube is implementing, which is that what happens is they will demonetize your entire channel if you have a good portion of, as it says here, a significant portion of your channel is not in line with YouTube partner program policies. So even if, you know, your latest video is fine and haven't been demonetized in a while, again, they're just looking for any friggin' excuse. It's all coming. So everybody's going to disappear. So if over the next 24 hours or more, by the end of the week, you start seeing your sub box looking fairly empty, you now know why.
We're in the wake of the Steven Crowder victory. The battle is over, but the war is just beginning. We're now seeing the reaction. Numerous digital outlets are talking about whether this is good or bad. They're mostly siding with Carlos. Following this debacle, we are now seeing sweeping censorship that is going to affect YouTube. YouTube absolutely is launching sweeping censorship. They are going to be deranking people. They're going to be propping up top news. But look, top news channels getting promoted. Yes, they're doing it for personal gain. That's the point of the controversy. And I believe YouTube is doing this to bend over backwards to a dying media that hates them. But YouTube's going to promote them anyway. That's the mistake on YouTube's part.
I should mention, folks, that a lot of you have been telling me that you've been unsubscribed or de-notified from my channel, or even that your likes disappear. People like things and then they go later on and they look and it's gone. And they tell me so. And this is not unique to my channel by any stretch of the imagination. Other channels are complaining about the same thing. And also, as you can see on your screen here, look at this. These numbers are tremendous. View count down 90%. Just suddenly. You know, and my content hasn't changed. It's just all of a sudden, boom, there you go. So consequently, watch time down 93%, subscribers down 102%. This is in the last 28 days. So look, if we change this to, say, the last 90 days, you'll see a significant difference. Let's see here. Yeah, so over the 90 days, up 16%, that's views. Watch time up 67%, and subscribers down 30%. There you go. There's a discrepancy there. I noticed that in the last 90 days or so, even though my view count was going up, although, you know, it seemed to be dampered, my view count was going up, my subscribe count was not, and those numbers just didn't match. I mean, if the curves pretty much follow each other, you know, views and subscribers, they pretty much follow each other, those curves for most people, or, you know, in general, it just follows each other. So for one to go up a lot and one to go down a lot, that's artificial. Look at the last year, and let's see, we got view count up 56%, watch time 106%, subscribers up 100%. So, you know, those curves, that's a little bit more natural of a correspondence for those curves to match each other. And you can see in the last year I've made $12.51 because, you know, some of our old videos still have little commercials on them. I just haven't gone back and taken those off. But so there you go. Thousands and thousands and thousands of views add up to a few dollars. But yeah, we haven't tried to monetize our videos in a few years. So last 7 days, views 23% negative, or down 23%, subscribers down 450%. So that means in the last couple of days, they've unsubscribed 11 people. And, you know, those people may or may not know. They're probably, you know, eventually they might think, hey, whatever happened to that Just in Trouble channel, you know. But anyway, my point here is that a lot of you have been telling me that you've been unsubscribed or denotified, or even if you are set to get notifications about our new videos, some of you folks are telling me that you're just not getting them. So this is what YouTube does. And, you know, but see us on BitChute, see the link below. See us on Minds and Gab, see the links below. Thank you very much. Don't worry. Ultimately, I think when YouTube crashes and Facebook crashes and Twitter crashes, good, so be it. They're dinosaurs. They need to go down, just like CNN. You know, CNN should have died a long time ago. They're going to wither away to become more of an entertainment kind of a thing, just to stay alive. But, you know, let these dinosaurs go away. It's a good thing. You know, sure, it's going to be a little weird when YouTube completely becomes, you know, purged of all wrongthink. But number one, it's going to happen anyway. Number two, let it happen. Who cares? There's other platforms. But anyway, for now, there's BitChute. Go ahead, see the link below. Thanks for paying attention to me rambling through the woods. All right, folks. Till next time, strength, honor, justice, honesty, good humor, goodwill, and liberty. Oh, and love.